the Red Wolves will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Browning. Discards a man. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not a really huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Quickly complete.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy. Using the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally, handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Give to the running back. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll leave it with the lone back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He caught it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Buffaloes! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
They'll go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. The ball is out behind the line.
That boy got the heat. I ain't no way. Big boy can't burn off on Miller. Let's get him, Miller. Big boy. Roll.
Don't just get the ball, scoop the ball, and the defense did.
Big boy, roll, boy.
Lining up for the PAT. And
big boy, rolling, boy. That nigga on easy.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
What?
Here's
He got William Braxton.
inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped
That
at the
nigga
23.
That nigga running legit. 21.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this
I'm a
lead.
boy. I was starting to like I ain't talking to you, my running back. That nigga tripping. I was starting to like I just got him like yesterday. You gotta do some whole shit like that.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third
96.
quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right.
He good. He fast, but he ain't got no arm. He be tripping.
Yeah, we've seen it, Reese, throughout
He
time
fast.
throughout college football history.
He
You get
fast.
that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is.
That nigga got the middle. That's all I can say.
Maybe that's the play they
Break
needed
loose.
to finally get some
If he can get
points.
past the line of scrimmage, but they be bullshitting because they got a piece to it. He get loose.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage.
I ain't never looked at his attributes. I just get on him and play.
Gets home,
But
gets him on the ground.
He him.
Man on the option. It's a fumble.
He him when you know how to do. I say he a playmaker, but he do dumb shit like that. Like when he good, but when he bad, that nigga bad. He terrible.
You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before
He hot, but
straight to the other
it's
side.
not your day. You get hit too many times, it's over with. Like you get hit in the pocket too many times.
And they finally get
Then
him stopped,
chip
but it's a
him.
big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm.
Well,
I can't
yeah, that's
do
all
big
time.
chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge. If you want
I
to
got
make
one
a
play
comeback.
with it. I'm
And the
stuck with it.
defense
I'm trying to
coming
get out of
with
this.
bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
I got a couple playbooks that I got in my thing. They fire, but I just keep coming back to the old base because you get so used to playing in competition mode that you be like, man, fuck this shit. I can't be trying to experiment. Yeah, I can't experiment when niggas out here they playing and got me looking bad.
Payoff with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone.
You got your shit for situation.
Touchdown, Colorado. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Situation football. All day.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5.
It's the first time we paying the IQ. It's the first time we like really put it on our IQ because like, especially now when he's late in the season when everybody got all these good ass players.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up.
Sends it downfield.
Oh.
And that'll be
we got to fix this shit.
Tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
We got to fix this shit. He out behind him with wide open. Can't get to him.
He gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And
he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
It's just the only thing. If you can't get past that line of scrimmage or any of them quarterbacks, I just had 98 Lamar Jackson. He looked the same. Can't get away from him.
Away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run play action. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I got another. I can take another.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
That's crazy. He's going to be crazy. They're going to be a crazy part in 3 years if he stays up.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes. And
I wish when I played, they had this shit, bro. I was so lucky, bro. I had to get the brown bag special in college, man. I was like, damn, y'all getting paid to play, bro.
They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this.
I was D2 too. We went to Delta State.
Coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game. It's got to be one drive.
I did all 4
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to.
Shit, I'm telling you, Cooley a motherfucker, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Been getting a lot of stops.
Cooley.
This is a critical drive here for this offense.
Oh yeah. That was like y'all had too much downtime.
At the 40, there he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground.
You only played 2 years.
They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry.
You can
about
go
it. You
back.
don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon them.
Oh yeah, you can go back. I played with we played. I had a 35-year-old dude playing on my team. His name was John Mott.
Defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Yeah.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You still got that empty good. I'll go back. Especially now you mind and mature to know the only thing you gotta do. Get your body back.
Can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Yeah, it's gonna come in soon.
It's Reed.
Like
they're bringing heat.
I went JUCO.
And he can find a receiver.
And I had to
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this
point. If you go JUCO, bro, look into Mississippi because they got like 15 schools.
D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They found guys in the portal.
In Mississippi, if you can play in Mississippi, bro, you can play in the pros. Tell them that's why. If you play in Mississippi, because that's the back. That's it. If you can't come out of high school, If you can't get D1, the best place to go is to Mississippi.
This offense has
Go to their
really
JUCO
been
school.
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play
Uh-huh.
caller is
No,
dialing
look,
up. These guys offensively
it's basically like you get recruited all over again.
Yeah, and it's just
Like all over again. All the Florida State be coming through that bitch.
Let's just keep
All of
piling
them.
it on until they find an
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
He wants to throw here on second down.
I did my 2 there, got my little associates, and then I went to Delta State. I gotta go back and finish my so I did all 4 years of school. I played all 4 years.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick.
Yeah, this shit.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
That's good.
They're about to kick it
Especially
away,
like
and
the
the
car,
defense
you don't know what
probably
kind of
can't wait
engine
to
you
get back
got.
out there after the pick
That
six.
shit different. That was wrong with me. Like, man, I want to go and keep going and go try to go pro.
From inside the
I
10,
had to. I just led my the
he
year,
was hoping for
my
something
4th year, we
a little
led
more
our
dynamic,
running
and
back
they
to
get
the
him on
B2
the ground
housing.
at the 20.
Yeah. We were the Harlan Hill Trophy. We got that. So we led him off there. We led the whole D2 offense and all this shit. Off there, we have seen all the scouts, but I don't think that fucked me up. I had tore my knee in my junior year.
Took advantage of it, but you gotta
LCL,
put
ACL.
Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two.
He's got it downfield.
When they got to the end of the year, my second year, my senior year, I couldn't move around like I wanted to, bro. So I was like, yeah. I'm still good, you know, my mental caught up to it, but I'm playing off all smart, but my body just wasn't there no more. I was like, man, fuck. Just off the way. That shit hurt my feelings, because I'm sitting there having to watch the same niggas I played on the field with in the NFL. I'm like, that shit crazy. Oh, yeah.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose.
They basically is this Delta State. We whoop Valley ass. We whoop Valley ass. 10 ass up. The country ass too.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
It'd be a lot of the D2 schools in that area. A lot. Damn.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after
They
the
up
break.
there too. They be in
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Trying to throws toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration.
bro, you get some time, bro. That will fuck us. Trying to be close to home, bro. Cause like luckily, like I was close to home.
All right, guys. So here's the offense.
Shit, the only reason I think, man, I ended up at Delta State. I think I ended up at Delta State because I didn't wait. If I would have waited, bro, and realized they still, huh?
That one comes out hot down the right side.
Yeah, I ain't wait. I was like, man, that's because I was talking to Jackson State, and then
Thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
before Dion, right before Dion, like I would have caught the tail. No, all of them before them, but they was Grambling was running the sweat. Grambling was beating everybody. When they had Martez Carter and them, all them boys.
And that's a very productive
2014, 2013. I graduated. I was in the 2014 class, but yeah, I was in the 2014 class, but I had to drop out, get my GED, and went JUCO. So I didn't get to finish my 247, top 247. The crew. They lost me in the shuffle because I went JUCO. I didn't play my senior year of high school ball because I was already in college playing JUCO.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast
They
break
lost
out
me.
of the open field, and it's not
I ended up at Southwest Community College down there in Mississippi.
in the second
Played
half.
2 years there. Got recruited again. Well, first of all, I ain't think I was gonna get recruited because me being an out of state in the first place, you know, them scholarships slim. I was in the cut room once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? I was the last nigga in the cut room and I made the team on some crazy shit, bro. I had to lose like 30 pounds. And, that shit harsh, bro. That shit trill. Oh, they cut your ass. They will cut your ass. Man, I've seen a lot of niggas crying. I was almost that nigga crying, but he gave me an opportunity. Shit. He gave me an opportunity. He told me, he said, "The Kendrick, he's like, you're a good football player, you just get tired too fast. So I think if you lose a little weight, you'll be a great football player." Yeah. So I'm not gonna take your chance of having scholarship. You ain't got no scholarship right now, but you have a chance of earning your scholarship back by the summertime. By July, when you know some workouts come back around, so you're like, come back in shape. Shit, nigga didn't sleep. Nigga was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nigga didn't sleep, boy. Nigga up 3 o'clock in the morning outside running. 110. I lost like 30 pounds. I left from JUCO. I was 350. When I came back, I was 315. Easy. And that's the best football I ever played in my life because I was so light. Because I was playing running back in junior high. Yeah.
They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns.
I ran this shit out. Stayed there.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
It's GSC Go South.
Here he comes from inside.
But it's like it's
nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in
no, it's a private owned school. But black people go there. They recruit most of the state. The reason why they be so good because they get all the players out the JUCO system. They get the players that are.
This part as a pass rusher because
they get out.
I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every
they recruit the JUCO system.
I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure they're just trying to stay.
Like the JUCO system was a transfer portal before the transfer portal.
To build confidence too for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that.
Like when I started JUCO, that was Cam Newton was that blend. Cam Newton.
It's Reed. Getting some heat. And he got
when I started JUCO, he was that blend. Go Coast had came down. Go Coast recruiting. Then they kind of backed off, and then that's how I ended up going to Southwest. And the Go Coast then came pulled me out of middle class. I was sitting in class like, I was like, somebody here to talk to you. Shit. I was like, what the fuck, this big tall ass black dude over here talking to me and shit, nigga. Can't stop, you know how to coach, they try to be smooth and shit. I'm like, bro, give me this big ass book full of pros that they had sent out to the pros and shit. Like a whole bunch of pictures and shit. He gave me a big ass. I had coaches come to see me when I was a freshman. I got to start playing when I was in 8th grade.
Forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead.
I seen that shit when I was a freshman. I came in there. It was crazy how this shit worked. I was freshman in 8th grade, bro. I came in and took a single spot. I took the single spot, and then I was getting recruited by that summertime by Arkansas. You can look it all up, bro. Look it up. I was getting recruited by the Redwoods. That's why I play with them. I was getting recruited by them. And you alone, Southern Miss, all this shit. If I would got to play my senior year, ain't no telling what the fuck would have happened. But shit, I was too old, so I just took over. All right, fam.
Is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive? Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Go outside.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kansas State Wildcats. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket starts to collapse. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. A great spot to start this drive for the offense.
All right. Offense. I'll get them going, please.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you can look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, trying to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Back to the ground with the running back. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And the beatdown has ensued. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Giddens. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He wants to throw. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
And is that?
And it's picked off. Touchdown, Wolfpack. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to.
And down he goes back at the 3.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On the return, it's right. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the West Virginia Mountaineers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 20. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Georgia Southern Eagles. Take it away, broadcast team.
Still running at the 40. He's off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Georgia Bulldogs. What's that coming down the track? Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Coming out aggressively. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, NC State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. You'll be facing the Western Michigan Broncos. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. taking a shot on the first play. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
It's complete to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Here comes the option. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All kinds of running room. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Jordan. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
He's loose at the 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And on 1st down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. It's good, easy call for the refs. And the 1st points of the day come on that field goal.
I asked you to come mess with me, but you come and mess with me anyway. You came and mess with me. Thank you, sir. Oh, bad feet. You gotta be so rude.
NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for an open area to his left. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? Didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front seven defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
You gotta put me in there. Good. Ooh.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Ncaa State Owls. Take it away, broadcast team.
And tackled there by the defense. Line getting set on second down.
That's small.
Dropping back, it's Keene. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Memphis Tigers. Take it away, broadcast team.
A first down for the offense. The give to the back. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing a custom team made just for this instance. Now let's shift over to our broadcast team.
Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down to this deep.
I stepped on my balls, man. That hurt.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the San Jose State Spartans. Take it away, broadcast team.
I get outside, bro.
Offense set on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the move, it's right. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Ball State Cardinals. Take it away, broadcast team.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to throw, it's Kelly. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him. But great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the San Diego State Aztecs. Take it away, broadcast team.
First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets...
I don't want to be bothered by you, man. Yeah. No, brother. You gotta lay your butt back down. Agitator.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Clemson Tigers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
The offense set for a first down play. Snags a quick pass on the left. Oh, they knock it free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Oh, better look out. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Handoff to the lone back. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And that one will give them the lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you.
And down he goes back at the 3.
I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked him down.
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Pulls and fires complete. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily
unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Now 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Skips away from pressure. Going for it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll try to do it himself. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Clemson will send the punt team out. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big force fumble, big momentum play created.
Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his back. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And the stomping has commenced. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Going up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Randall. There's a live football. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Coming after, they've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defense
And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Red Wolves! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
Hate to say it. Teenage dreams. It's unique. I know a couple individuals that it happened to. Me, you get hit in the face. A little bit. Carry box cutters. Tell you. So, early.
Dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get it.
On first down, here comes this offense.
No.
And you want that clock to run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession. It's going to be important from here on in.
And now on second down for this offense. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Feeling some heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Bringing it back, it's right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The AT unit on the field. How could that happen? He misses the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there, and after giving up a punt return for the score, this offense needs to do some work. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much. But keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw check downs, right? Let's throw some deep.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He'll start this drive firing. And now they've lost the ball down here. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. There is time on the clock. If there's time on the clock, there's time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop him. But I would argue, Reese, you can't just take a knee. You take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
For me, the ball pops out on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll run the option. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Shit. Okay.
The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's right. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down for this offense. The running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Reed. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First down here for the offense. Looking for space, it's Cooper. At the 40, there he goes. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's right. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
They get him down after he makes the catch.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Trying to get to it. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on...
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. To throw, it's Jordan. Picked off. Looking for more room. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. How about this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking for the score.
Oh my goodness, bro.
His hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball
into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah,
and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, NC State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, dude. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Moss. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They finally make the stop at the big line. There's plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Fucking neck hurt.
And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Gonna run it. It's Cooper. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as
I
well
get
give it
much
to
got
him
around
again.
him.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Family.
A lot of urgency for this
Guard must
offense.
be motherfucker.
To the air, it's Jordan. Finds his big tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. They get to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Hilltoppers are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. On the option. The pitch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed.
Open runway ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Back to pass, it's Reed. Makes his connection. That should be the final play of the first half. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now on the option. Quick toss. Nice move to keep moving. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Sometimes on field goal block, you just want to take the win and let them kick it. The roughing the kicker penalty gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll put the tight end in motion. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Snags it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
On the option. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble.
Well, this defense, they've had their hands full all game long. They're giving up some big plays. They're obviously down here late. How about creating that takeaway deep in their own end?
And this is what you work on. Like these situations, I know I'm down. I need a turnover. I got to make something happen.
Oh, look out.
He's skinny.
He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Topper. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Good work, Matt.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Off the play fake. Looking left. Wide open downfield. The expressway is wide open. 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down.
Outside the zone stretch? Nope, they get
Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. First down to start the drive after the break. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up, looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The give as they work on that clock. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air, reforce the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Got a man. It's Moss. He's brought down solid, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Cooper. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. No, he just flat ran over it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great returns with...
You got foot fumble, girl.
NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Slips through the line. Got him in a room. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Tigers! He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to get the corner. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. Running toward the tape. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Hit the afterburners, kid. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away from the heat. He throws back to the left side. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
They'll run it from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll just down it right there. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Off play action on first down. He lets one fly deep. Pulls it in on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Hey, how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quick.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, LSU! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swimming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jordan. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Looking deep. And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 20. And just an outstanding return takes it back to the 7-yard line.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The give to the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
At the 10-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 21, NC State 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Goes to the option.
Oh my goodness. They keep doing the dumbest shit, bro. They're gonna call for me.
And the triple option sounds so great, right? I have so many options, but that quarterback has to read all those things and read them really, really fast. You could tell he was trying to make a decision. He kept stringing them out, stringing them out. He couldn't get any yards on the play. Look for the quarterback to maybe pitch the ball and make some decisions a little faster in the future.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Waddle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or you trust him right away.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, NC State! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Waddle. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. This offense has a second down play. To the air, it's Jordan. Coming after it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to...
Going downfield for the big play. Snags it down the right side. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is great.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I knew that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Shoot.
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Tigers. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again in the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. The Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Mavis getting out there. The grass cut.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
No, ain't gonna do shit. I just
NC
rolled up
State
glove.
sending the
Shut
offense
up.
back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's always
The
some
defense knew
love.
coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up
Crap
the
in the other
pass
ball.
rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's
On the play.
field again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback, LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to let it go. And he's got it at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the gun, running back gets to give. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Now improvising. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, LSU 35, NC State.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late. They are still taking shots.
There's some pressure on this guy.
Explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Just trucks through it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. He's going to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a quarterback sneak for the touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And as we get later in this game, Jesse, you want to keep moving the ball and being aggressive, but don't turn the thing over.
So how about getting the running game going right here, David, on this drive? Let those big fellas up front get some push, bleed the clock, move the chains.
Yeah, no need to get greedy. I know the passing stats and you want to score, but you're right. The clock right now is your friend with a 2-possession lead.
Now they'll run the draw. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Feeling some heat.
This quarterback, something else, bro.
Trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself.
Oh
he
goodness.
just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Going for 6. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and then make him forget that.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play